Vicki's been here, I think, about 33 years. Experience wouldn't even be a starter for what she knows.
When I get here, I start looking at all the orders for the patients who've come in all morning and going through them to make sure we've gotten every test. Go to the doctor's offices and get their samples that they've been collecting all morning. Basically make sure we didn't miss anything that was supposed to happen for that patient.
Her knowledge is unlimited, and she's just got great customer service skills. Comes to work upbeat every day.
Always something go on and kind of managing the chaos of things.
I've only been here 3 years as a lab director, and like I mentioned, I go to Vicki almost daily.
I really like the aspect of taking circumstances that aren't going well and making it happen.
Well, she just maintains a positive outlook. It doesn't matter how chaotic it gets or how challenging the situation is. She's just always upbeat, always patient first.
I like that. I like that challenge. It's never the same, but I like doing that, meeting it without panic and accomplishing it. That's cool.
Even when the system breaks down or we have a mistake here or a mistake there, she looks at the bigger picture and looks not only how to fix that problem, but how to keep that problem from happening again.
And I've really been fortunate to work with people who were improvement oriented, how you can be the best you.
She's just got a positive outlook. You know, it's not a challenge, it's an opportunity.
Whatever is causing, I don't know how to fix this, helping them get the tools they need or the answer to their problem.
I have a question, Vicki, and she's always been there for me, and she's always been there for her coworkers.
Facilitating that's what I like doing, just kind of being the smoother over or the fixer, here, I'll get you that, you know, and then they can go on with their day.
She knows the ropes, you know, and she's not afraid to share her knowledge with everybody.
How can we help improve this, you know, and make it better the next time? And I really, really have thrived over my whole life working under that.
She's not really big on recognition, but I think she's very deserving of this award.
And it has really shaped my character a lot. So I think it's great.
I've known Tina since probably 2005, and I can even remember that day, that first day that I met Tina.
I'm a case manager here at Blue Ridge Regional. I've been doing it since last September.
And I said, I've really got to hire her to work on my unit because her enthusiasm is just so contagious.
I feel like I do something really good for the patients. I get in contact with insurance companies, whether it be, you know, whoever it be, get what they need at home, if they need something at home, if they need a medication, specialized medication.
And we all left the interview thinking, if everybody in this hospital felt like she did, you couldn't stop us. It would be the best hospital in the state.
I love everything about my job. Our main goal is to make sure that our patients get safe and excellent care. So when I'm reviewing every chart, not only am I looking at insurances, whether they have Medicare or some private insurance, or they don't have any, but I'm making sure that what we're doing for them is right, safe. I look at the drugs they're getting. So when I review all these charts, I review it from the time they come into the hospital, whether it be a direct admission, the emergency room, or the OR, until they go home.
The energy, how do you describe that energy? I mean, even for me to talk about her right now, I hope you can feel the energy.
I've always loved being a nurse. I think the patients bring out the best in you, and their families, they're all going through something different. They depend on you. They depend on your honesty. They trust you with their life, literally. We're all learning. We're all human. We all got to help each other, and this is one big team, and you need it. It takes all of us to take care of these patients and their families.
You made my day better just by seeing you, just by seeing your smile, just by saying you care about me and that you want excellent care.
I love coming to work. I've always loved coming to work.
It's like the minute we enter that patient's room, you feel that passion.
Whether you're there or not, you know she's going to act the same way. It's not like she's acting that way because there are people around her. It's that way all the time.
The patients, they are sick, you know, they want to come here and get better, and we want to take care of them. It's not just, you know, oh, we're a hospital, we're open for business. There's a want and a need. We want to take care of our community because most of these people are our family, friends, community members, maybe church members. We know them somehow out in the community, or maybe not. We still want to take care of them. It's our community.
I love you, Tina. That's all I can say. And it's been a privilege to work with y'all through the years.
Susanna is probably one of the most positive parts of our team.
One thing you learn in nursing, every day it's new, you learn something, and just the minute you think that you've got something mastered, it changes.
And I don't know that it's something that she really tries to do, it's just Susanna. She's kind of like she has, you know, an angel over her or something.
We're a family, and we care for each other and we care for our community.
When you're working with her, it can be the worst things going on in the ER, but she manages to bring us all up with a smile on her face.
What I try to do is try to make them feel comfortable, and I try to treat my patients like I would my own family. That's the way I want everyone treated, as if I were walking to a place and being taken care of, give them the best that I can.
Her main focus is the patient. You know, as all of us being part of the team, that is our main focus, but she speaks it every day.
We have a good time, we laugh, we know when to be serious and how to take care of people, but we try to lighten the situation, because most of the time when people come in, it's a bad situation for them. They're sick or someone's injured. It's not a good time for them. They're at their worst. So we want to try to ease up the tension for them and make it the best.
You know, she just makes it a better place for everybody, and the patients love her. She makes them laugh. They can be, you know, on death's door, and somehow, you know, if the patient can't laugh, the families laugh, and she, you know, she just has something special about her that she brings to everybody.
It's a mission for me. Just like missionaries go to foreign countries, my mission is to be here in the emergency department, taking care of people and just doing what I can to make them feel better.
It doesn't matter what's going on in the next room. She's going to make them feel like they're the only one in that ER at that point in time.
The most rewarding is to see someone that I've taken care of and they come back, they're well, they had a good outcome.
I would just say thank you for being the person that you are, the nurse that you are. I think what you do goes beyond what you would ever realize. It's the little things that you do that make people feel special, not just the patients, but the people that are around you every day.
When you think about the core values that Mission has and the bigger aim that we have, you have to think about Ruth. During the 3 or 4 years that we've been together, it's just become really obvious to me that she excels every single day.
First and foremost, our patients are our primary responsibility, and they're not coming here because they want to, they're coming because they're sick.
Anybody who knows Ruth, has worked with her, knows what a great provider of service for our patients she is, and really what a great person she is. What she gives us every day is not limited by the job description or the role description. It's really, what do you need from her? Whatever you need, you get it.
It's not only a part of my job, but you have that sense of your community and how it impacts our community and what we do.
It's all about the patient for Ruth. She's the first person they see, whether they come into the cancer center or whether they came into outpatient registration or Mission Children's. That's the first person.
And making sure that we give them all of our attention and meeting the needs, whatever that may be.
And that's really important. That's the face of Mission they see first.
Just having that one-on-one with the patient and feeling like you can change their experience here.
You know, sometimes I'll think, oh man, what are we gonna do now about this? And she's like, oh well, we'll just do this and we'll do that. And she just makes it easy to get through the day for me and the techs and the patients.
You know, as I get older and I have parents that are aging, it's important to me to know that we're going to receive that type of care. And I feel like if I'm giving it, then, you know, ultimately someone will give it back to me.
We're also excited for her because she doesn't expect anything in return for what she does.
The patients that we serve now actually had to go to Winston-Salem, Atlanta, Durham to get these procedures done. So I feel very proud to be a part of that, to keep our patients right here in Western North Carolina, not having to travel and receive that extra expense of going out of town to get these procedures done. So I'm very proud to be a part of that team.
We couldn't do it without you. We're so happy that you could be honored with this award so that everyone knows how special you are and not just just the people who work with you every day. And thank you so much for everything you do every day.
If I had all the nieces, then my job would be a piece of cake.
They get this diagnosis and they think, oh, it's over. You know, that's it. It's just going to be miserable from here on out. And it doesn't have to be.
And how important it is for her to give that person in their last days the very best care possible.
They didn't know that a person or a team could come in and change things and make it so much better.
She'll get up 5 o'clock in the morning. If a patient needs to have their personal care and their bathing and they want it done early, she goes up to Cedar Mountain at 6 o'clock in the morning.
They touch many people's lives during their life. Now it's my turn to help them.
Her work ethic is spotless.
The photos in the houses tell, I mean, it's like a dictionary. I mean, it just tells the lifespan of that person.
You can tell that she has great joy for the work that she does day in and day out.
And it's so unique. You know, you're not just taking care of a very sick, elderly person. This person had a tremendous life and they touched so many people, and you're there helping that person.
I have met with a lot of nurses through the years and other CNAs, and they get burned out after a while. And they just say, you know, this work is tough. It's hard to be around death and dying all the time.
We never give them false hope, but I've had several patients, and I was joked at by a colleague one time, I don't know if you're good for this. Too many of your patients are coming off the programs to get better. That's the case we had, a young female with a young daughter. We got her medicine fixed and she went into remission. She got up and she flew to Florida and watched that daughter walk across graduation. I mean, she watched her graduate, and she said that was the highlight of her life.
That attitude of caring and compassion is something that is within, and she has that.